Rehabilitation Nutrition in Comic Book. Team Approach to Rehabilitation Nutrition.
Hello, I am Dr. Fujiwara. Let me introduce a practical example of a multidisciplinary team approach to rehabilitation nutrition.
That was 10 years ago. With the addition of a part-time office worker, I began to spend more time in the ward and became more aware of the role of the registered dietitian. Attending rehabilitation conferences, I struggled to think of a good way to show my professional skills.
Ms. Imura, I'm going to attend Dr. Wakabayashi's lecture on rehabilitation nutrition. Would you like to join me?
I'd love to. I'm looking forward to the lecture. This lecture led me to actively communicate with other healthcare professionals in the hospital, and the prototype for the team approach to rehabilitation nutrition was created. A team has been formed, and the entire hospital is now working on rehabilitation nutrition. One registered dietitian per ward. I get to be more involved with my patients than ever before. And now, in the convalescent rehabilitation ward, from the time of admission to discharge, multidisciplinary professionals work together to practice rehabilitation nutrition management based on the rehabilitation nutrition care process. Let's take a look at the specifics. When a patient is admitted to the hospital, the staff first assess the patient from their own perspective. Then, goals are set among the staff members in charge, and a rehabilitation comprehensive implementation plan is created. Based on this plan, we explain the goal to patients and their families and share the goal with them. We also communicate and share information among staff at meetings, meal rounds, and rounds.
Ms. Imura, I'd like to hear more about aggressive nutritional therapy.
Aggressive nutrition therapy is proposed and practiced by the registered dietitian in conjunction with exercise therapy in cooperation with the physical therapist to improve undernutrition and sarcopenia. First, the registered dietitian will make a proposal while listening to the preferences and intentions of the patient and their families.
He prefers Western food to Japanese food. Also, he's a small eater, so he can't eat too much.
Oh, I see. I'll try to think of a better way to eat. The amount seems to be too much. He doesn't seem to like using thickener. He likes stew. The next step is to adjust the meal content and check the patient's impressions and food intake. This information will be shared with the multidisciplinary team at the meeting. In addition to devising meals, nutritional supplements are taken between meals. We collaborate with rehabilitation staff, nurses, and care workers so that patients can take them after rehabilitation.
Please take this jelly after rehabilitation.
It's refreshing and easy to drink.
It helps you stay hydrated somewhat and contains a lot of protein, which is perfect after rehabilitation.
It seems to me that when patients are motivated by their physicians and rehabilitation staff as well, they're more convinced of taking jelly.
Yes. In the middle of the hospitalization period, with the increase in the amount of exercise, we monitor whether there is any deficiency in the amount of nutrition set at the time of admission, and increase the amount of food or utilize nutritional supplements or protein.
Ms. Imura, Mr. Suzuki from Ward A, we are going to increase the amount of exercise load.
I'll listen to the patient's story and consult with the doctor about adjusting the amount of nutrition.
Please do.
Monitoring is conducted once a week to once a month, depending on the nutritional status. with 2 or more professionals examining the causes and countermeasures, and modifying the goal setting and intervention of rehabilitation nutrition. When discharge from the hospital is near, we will make suggestions tailored to the individual's life from the perspective of dysphagia, undernutrition, and prevention of recurrence. Mr. Suzuki, you're finally leaving the hospital next week.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Rehabilitation staff and social workers will accompany the patient before and during the first overnight stay at home. Checking the patient's daily activities at home, reviewing and proposing home renovations, welfare equipment, and home services. We will also provide suggestions for post-discharge living that is unique to the patient, including motivation for living and social roles. Family guidance will be provided. Identify what can be done and challenges in daily living situations, and modify care and goal setting during hospitalization. It is possible to use the food delivery service. It is difficult to cook all 3 meals. How to purchase nutritional supplements. After the patient is discharged from the hospital, the practice of rehabilitation nutrition continues. Several people from among the medical and nursing staff will participate in visiting the patient's home. We will review the issues that could not be foreseen during the hospitalization and the support provided during the hospitalization, and make suggestions for problems that may arise in life after discharge.
Maybe it's the summer fatigue, but my father is eating less and less.
That's right. What kind of food did he eat yesterday? Has he lost any weight?
Thank you very much. I was worried about him. Thank you for all your help.
Please leave it to me. Dietitians intervene when nutritional issues arise in post-discharge life, such as decreased swallowing function, meal preparation, and weight loss or gain. I provide a wide range of support, from introducing and offering samples of nutritional supplements to dietary counseling and cooking methods. I would like to contribute as a member of the team to bring smiles to the faces of patients and their families.
Rehabilitation nutrition is a team approach, and beyond that, there are smiles on the faces of patients and their families.